Well, howdy folks. This morning I'd love to share with you a short story about the number one skill in high performance living, and that is the skill of emotional intelligence and fitness. My name's Andrew Rook and I'm an executive high performance coach. And my story related to emotional intelligence and fitness is a very personal one. You see, as a child, I was always highly intelligent. Intelligence in terms of the IQ variety. I was highly logical, highly analytical, highly motivated to problem solve, and highly creative. And this skill served me amazingly through my younger years. I was always a lone wolf and always testing boundaries, always challenging the convention, and really pushing my intelligence to create new concepts and solutions to problems. This skill led me to a great career in accounting and finance. I worked with some of the world's biggest names such as PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deutsche Bank, and Credit Suisse First Boston. I met some brilliant people, some highly empathetic people, some highly intelligent people, and over the journey I ran large projects in the order of $100 million and above. I was very successful, and as I became more and more successful, my ego started driving the bus. I was constantly chasing ambition. I was constantly driven for the next promotion, for more money, for a bigger, expanded impact. And this drive and ambition led me to a senior position as executive director of a global fintech firm. And I was responsible for 700 people all over the world, with clients in the UK, with a headquarters in the US, and operations all over Asia. And I noticed during that time that the skills required to be a successful corporate leader had changed, and something wasn't quite right for me. All those years that I'd climbed the corporate ladder in the pursuit of my self-interest, I'd neglected to take care of my family, my wife and my young son, who at the time was, between 1 and 4 years old. And that really ate me up. I was no longer living the values that I knew that I held dear. I was in an inner conflict, and my emotional world was in turmoil. The stress of the role, running a large delivery team and a large transformation, had taken its toll on my mindset. I was no longer as sharp as I once was, and that led to emotional instability. I started accessing anger and frustration, and my world was slowly falling apart. Ultimately, this led to a redundancy that I was pleased to take. I was exhausted. But it also led to an amazing new opportunity. An opportunity to reconnect with myself and reconnect with others. This has led to an amazing relationship with my wife and my son, and a new business as an entrepreneur a few years ago. And in the past few years, I've been able to help some amazing people access their emotional world through the skills that I've learned, skills that I didn't have, skills in emotional intelligence and fitness, such as intuition, attunement, and empathy. These are skills that are vital in the modern era. Relationships are everything in business and in life. And I feel super fortunate to have learnt those skills and now be sharing those with others. So I invite you on this channel to dial in as I share with you some of the skills that make for a highly emotionally fit human being. Skills that will propel you and others around you into high performance living. We live our life through our emotions, and I invite you to take the journey with me. It's a journey that you'll never regret. It's a journey that'll make all the difference. Thank you for listening to my story this morning, and I hope you'll join me in creating an emotionally fit world.